Good day, dear chess lovers. Soren here, and in today's video I want to share with you an aggressive attacking game which American chess grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura played against Israeli chess grandmaster Ilia Smirin. This game was played in 2005 at the 7th Foxwoods Open. Nakamura had white pieces and he opened up with e4, to which Smirin answered with g6. Black goes for modern defense, and in return white is setting up this pseudo-Austrian attack, a very sharp line where white is unleashing an attack as quick as possible, e5. As white has the total control over the center, is advancing forward. Knight goes back on d7, and this time we see h4. Now white is aiming to open up the h file and target opponent's king. C takes d4. Right now the knight on c3 is under attack, but Nakamura kept on pushing forward his h-pawn, and we have h takes g6. This is move 9, and already we see a piece sacrifice. But this is actually a theoretical line first seen in 1964, made by V. Norkin. But all in all, of course, this is a bold decision. G takes f7 check, so black accepted the knight sacrifice, and this h-pawn, which a few moves earlier was on the second rank, reaches the 7th rank. G takes f7 check, rook takes f7. Other continuations are losing by force. For example, if king takes f7, then knight g5 check, and then queen d5 check, and if king h8, then a very beautiful rook takes h7 can follow, and then queen d3, and then knight g5. It's over. White is winning. So in the game, rook takes f7 was made, and white pinned black rook. Knight f8. In here, if black can also choose a different defense, starting with e6. For example, in 2011, Ivanchuk chose e6 against Sutovsky. That was a very dramatic game, and probably I should also cover it as well. This is how the game went on. But in this game, after bishop c4, we see knight f8. Knight goes on g5, attacking black rook, and e6. So far so good, but this e6 is already a mistake. First playing d5 and only then e6 is better. In this case already white's light squared bishop is under attack, and black is almost equalizing. But in the game we see e6, and now let's see what's the problem with it. Knight takes f7 followed. Oh, sorry, at this point we see c takes b2. First c takes b2, and then queen a5 check. Black is not hurrying to win the knight. First is somehow trying to solidify his position, and only then can go for king takes f7. By the way, at this point, if king takes f7, then queen h5 check, and then white can castle queenside, and again white has a very dangerous attack. Let's go back in the game. After bishop takes b2, we see queen a5 check, king f1, and all in here we see king takes f7, queen h5 check. But anyways, white proceeds with the attack. King goes back, bishop d3, queen b4, and rook b1, bishop d7. Well, if queen takes f4, then king e2. This won't give black anything. In the game, bishop d7 was made, and c4, preventing any bishop b5 jumps. Yeah, if black could neutralize this light squared bishop, then could successfully repel white's attack. That's why c4 is on the board. Queen d2, and there comes bishop takes h7 check. By the way, in case of trying to protect this pawn, saving this pawn with a move like h6, then rook h3, rook g3 maneuver can allow white to intensify the pressure. In the game, queen d2 was made, and the pawn on the pawn on h7 dropped. Knight takes h7, queen takes h7, king f8, rook h4, and at this point resignation followed. First white protected this pawn, and now is threatening rook g4. And there is no defense, if d takes e5, then rook g4 is also winning, but bishop takes e5 is stronger, and already black king is in a mating net. That's why after this rook h4 move resignation followed. A very nice game by Nakamura, an aggressive one just from the start, and hope that you enjoyed it. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to win with the white pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in my next video.